So I can't emphasize enough the importance of doing this evaluation for mobile devices. As I said in the previous video, 60 to 70% of law firm website traffic is easily for mobile. Sometimes it's as much as 80%. I don't really see it below 50% anymore. So that being said, this whole audit would be, frankly, a little half-assed if we didn't do it specifically for mobile responsiveness standpoint. So you're working with far less real estate. Obviously, I'm looking at this. I'm doing this whole thing on a monitor that's about 24 inches. We're talking about a mobile device that could fit, I don't know. I never was able to guess jelly beans pretty well. So I'd say maybe about 20 cell phones right into the screen. I don't know, something like that. I'll just take it or leave it. But anyway, as far as the amount of real estate, you have to really look at this and know that everything you're doing is going to really affect the user experience exponentially more than little tweaks and adjustments you might make on desktop. So the first thing we're definitely going to look at is a call to action. We definitely like when it's sticky at the top. So it's always giving someone the option at the top, sometimes at the bottom. I don't think that there's like a big difference there, but there should always be at any point an ability for them to email at the top, call you at the top with the phone number that you click on it, immediately it pops up in their phone. And in some situations, SMS is even good. I know that some law firms implement that. I think that's great. Any more options for communication, the better. That's my opinion, unless it's getting a little overwhelmed. You don't want to get hit with like a chat in the bottom right. You want a chat that's pop up. It's just, you don't want to overwhelm them too, but the options should be there. So easy to navigate. Laid out with the plus, accordion style, it'll expand when you click on it. That's good. Use of strong badges and partner picture. We definitely like, as we said on desktop, still some sort of like header with attorneys or the team or pictures of people. We definitely like the authority, and we like the social validation of having some of your accolades. So, you get your AVO 10.0 super lawyers, your lawyers of distinction, your $1 Million Advocates Club. There's a million out there. Some of them you might think that they're vanity. Honestly, when they all add up together, it just has a good impression regardless of what it is. We know that actually from doing plenty of surveys that people at this point expect to see the accolades and the awards. They might not know what all of them mean, but it just leaves that just positive impression, the prestige, the authority, and then your ability as you're kind of moving and navigating and seeing if you're the right choice. Easy searchability for user. There's always a search function there, so they can kind of search by practice area or anything else on the website if they don't see it readily in the menu. Why choose Smith & Smith? There's kind of a little bit of like the storytelling about them, like why choose them. In some situations, the way that you construe the messaging, we believe pretty strongly on forms of storyboarding. So instead of the law firm necessarily being the hero in the story, it should be the person visiting the website, and then the lawyer in the law firm is actually the guide that guides them along to being able to help them through their legal issues. So as long as you're able to put this in a way like no fee unless you win. If we kind of focus it back on them about like why the law firm is the good guide, and we can help you, the hero, through, your legal troubles and navigate through the problems you have going on. If that's all kind of laid out, then it works out well. So in the next part, we're going to start talking about the negative findings via this mobile.